Okay, hello, explorers. Obviously, we have had huge news just been released from Star Wars. So we'll start with that. We'll get that straight out of the way. 2027, LA. What are we thinking, Jimmy?
Um, okay. I mean, it's not someplace I want to go adventuring, so it'll be I'll go the day early and I'll leave the day after
Yeah.
probably. So, but yeah, it'll be nice. I mean, I will do things a little bit differently this time, but yeah, that's fine. It makes sense. It's going to be a big one, 50th anniversary. I mean, I mean, it's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah,
And if you
massive.
haven't been to a celebration in the States, it's a lot different it's a lot different down on the floor because there's vendors
Yeah.
for miles, it feels like. I mean, it is just vendor after vendor after vendor. I mean, you've got hats and shirts, and I mean,
Okay.
it is insane. Like, it's a whole nother world. Like, I mean, I think that's why, like, London and even Japan felt kind of small. Japan was nice and spread out, but I mean,
Yeah.
they had a handful of things, but I mean, it's just like
Everywhere.
everywhere. Like, and they have, their own little city. So it'll be good, especially if you're a collector. You can find stuff that you've been looking for, that you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to where they're going to do it. I mean, I know they got lots of convention centers and things like that, but they need to make sure it's at a place. I can't even imagine what this is going to be like. I mean, what do you think? George Lucas shows up? I mean,
Oh.
I guess we'll talk about that stuff later. But as soon as you think 50th anniversary of Star Wars, like, there's just a lot going on in my mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'll definitely be trying to go. You look at the hotels and stuff like that straight away. Plan early. It would be my advice to anyone that wants to go. Morning, Ed. And then yeah, that was probably the biggest news I think of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think
To
everybody's
the
waiting
degree.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we only had one big panel today.
we did, and we'll get straight onto that. Cool. So yeah, that's probably the biggest news out of the way. LA 2027 50th anniversary. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, we've had an absolutely amazing time, and it's been by far my favourite celebration. My first one being London. Um, but yeah, we'll recap the day then. So normal score for myself and Jimmy heading down, nice and early, getting on the floor, and I spent the morning just going around and saying hello to some of the people that we've been doing content with. Some people that also obviously supported us for our panel. So Tales of the Force. Jess went and go and see her. She looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I saw her. Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So we've got a picture of that. That went straight up as well. So kudos to her. And then I popped into the Fan for Track lads and watched their panel. Absolutely rammed. Really good panel. So a really good, a great job. Well done to all of those that were involved. And then I spent the rest of the morning then. What did I do then? Oh, I went and picked some stuff up for some of the guys and girls back home. And on my way, on my way to the Fan for Chat lads, I managed to bump into Mads Mikkelsen. He wasn't allowed to take photos, so I just literally said hello. He said hello back. Told me we were allowed to take a photo and walked off. However, then I bumped into Doug Chang, asked him kindly for a photo, and he agreed. So he came
Yeah,
over, had a
he's
quick
super
selfie.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Really, really down to earth. Absolutely great guy. What's that saying
it's
there?
gonna be the next animated series.
Yeah, it's animated series.
Was it Shadow Warrior or Shadow Lord?
Yeah,
Shadow Lord, I think.
Shadow
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah. I just remember this more stuff as well. This is all like George Lucas's original pipeline ideas, where Darth Maul was supposed to be the big bad guy with Darth Talon as his Talon as his apprentice. But yeah, that was my morning. I don't think there's anything else there really, apart from just bumping into people. We went and said hello to a couple of other people. We'll go into that. What was your morning like, Jimmy?
Yeah, so I got in celebration stage again. I think, yeah, I've seen all of them on celebration stage, which, folks, that is not something that usually happens. Like, I'm setting myself up for madness in 2027 when I don't get any panels and I'm pouting and I'm throwing a big hissy fit and saying I'm never coming back to Star Wars. And I'll still go back to Star Wars, but this has been quite the ride. So let's answer that question real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
And the only thing that we know so far is Ryan Gosling 2026.
6.
So, which is it 26? Yeah, because I mean or
No,
27.
27. 27.
Yeah, 27. So we'll get Mando and Grogu next fall, next spring, sorry.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the next
Starfighter.
with Starfighter. It's a standalone film, and that's all we know so far.
It's set after the
5 to like 5. I don't know why 5 to 9 keeps popping into my
it's
head.
5 to 9 years after the
which is kind of a weird
timeline.
Yeah, weird timeline so far. But anyway, so I got to get into the the
anime
panel for this Vision Season 3 sneak peek. And
yeah,
I get a little bit of history on us. Our very first episode, Vision Season 1 recap. We loved Visions, but we were terrible at doing this. I'm not sure how much better we are now, but I was real robotic, and so it's kind of funny because it's all kind of coming full circle. But so they had James Waugh come out, and they introduced all of the studios, returning studios. Some of the, I don't know a lot about anime. I'm not a huge anime person. I do really, 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 I have really enjoyed seasons 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
And we're getting season 3 is going to be a little bit different in the fact that they're bringing back 3 of the characters. They're bringing back the Ronin, so the duel. I think it's called the Payback. I know Charlie posted a bunch of this stuff for us, and it's up on Lucas StarWars.com as well. I think the Bride and the Ninth Jedi, or
Ninth Jedi, but that's going to be Star Wars presentations.
Well, because there's 3 that are getting a second story. So these characters from the first season, you're going to get to see a continuation of it. So that's really exciting. And then there's going to be 6 new episodes. I mean, they're all new episodes, but there's going to be 6 new characters. And we got a lot of artwork today, and a lot. Wow. I sent Charlie like 40 photos, I think, from today. And we got these little these images, the artist kind of rendering, and we got some other stuff. We got some clips of it. I didn't post any of that stuff. I'm not sure what, all the, Disney wants out there. They did not tell us to put our phones away. Then the other panels, they were telling us hey, you can't take photos of this. So I think we're okay to take photos. I don't know. I can't give you a lot of information on what everything's about because it was all in Japanese. Yeah. And the translations that they have up on the screen are terrible, not good. I mean, lagging way behind.
Yeah, massively.
Yes. Tiara over on Instagram. Yeah, the animation, and that's the thing too, is for me, not a huge anime person, but the artwork for, man, I can't remember which one it was. They showed us this clip of it, and I've never seen anything like it. I mean, what they can do now with the laptops and things like that, with CGI and the computers, and obviously what I mean is the technology. Yeah, it's just next level. There's this one character called Billy. It's this big giant teddy bear looking thing that has a microwave in its. I don't remember exactly. Again, once they switched to all the producers and creators, it all went to Japanese. So I cannot tell you much about anything other than everything looked amazing. Everything looked beautiful. I can't wait for season 3. We're getting it October 29th of this year. Yes. Yeah. We're talking about the very same thing, Tiara. Absolutely talking about the same thing. It was like that. It's they're walking and everything's kind of glowing. It's like they took animation and they took that first Avatar movie and made it into animation. Yeah. It looks outstanding. The storylines sound cool. I mean, there's one that's going to be from the viewpoint of a stormtrooper. It looks really insane, real anime. Just, something different. All of them different. You got AT-ATs decked out in, almost like moving cities and things like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And then after that, we got the date. So we got October 29th, the end of October. And then we also got the fact that they're doing Visions Presents, and this is really, really cool. And I think I'm kind of surprised Ronin wasn't the first one. Yeah, but they're basically going to give one studio an extended amount of time. So instead of these 7, because some of them are really short in the back, but 15, 20 minutes long, we're going to get an hour, 45 minutes of a story. Yeah. So we're going to get to see some of these stories really, really pulled out. And that was the Ninth Jedi, the Ninth Sister. Yeah. and so everyone's looking forward to that. That's 2027. No,
Mhm.
2026. Sorry.
Yeah.
So there's a lot coming down the line from that. It was a really good panel. People were really excited. And again, I apologize. I was not able to get like
Nah.
a lot of information. It was weird to me because, and it's like they really didn't know what they were like. It was really weird. I'm just gonna say that like that panel was kind of odd, but not because of the language. It's just the translator wasn't working that well, and then the back and forth between the host and the producers and the directors didn't really flow very well. It was real jumbly and stuff. I didn't really understand why it was like that.
No.
Given that they were all speaking their native language. So, but anyways, that looks beautiful. I can't wait for it. Again, not a huge anime fan, but I do absolutely love Star Wars Visions. So
yeah, same.
But yeah, and I think everyone that was in there was pretty excited. We got these cool pins and things like that. So
yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens. I think we'll have to go back and watch the live feeds as well, just to piece it back together. Probably head over to StarWars.com as well and see what they're saying.
I'm sure there'll be write-ups.
Yeah, there'll be loads of stuff coming out this week. So again, just keep your eyes on the socials. Tiara putting on there. Just wanted to pop in for a sec. It's 3 a.m. now. Need some sleep. Appreciate it all. Yeah, good night. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, Tiara.
And then the day went on from there. I think we met up and we probably spent the most time together in celebration today for about an hour or two. We met our friends over at Belgian Prop Crew. But before that, actually, we went to Galaxy Stage.
Yeah.
Met our good friend Leroy.
Level up Leroy.
Yeah, he was absolutely amazing.
Looking fit.
Yes.
Looking fit,
really
looking handsome. He
really
wasn't getting married. Look out.
I know, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so congratulations to him. He's getting married.
Another good one off the board. So
chucked up on the stage, had a quick photo with him. Left him. He was doing his thing with the crowd, warming them up as he does so well.
Giving us a shout out, which was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome.
And then we headed over to the Belgian Props Crew, went and seen them, had a quick chat with those, and then Hannah from Rayside came over and a quick chat with Hannah. And then we bumped into David Collins. We had a quick chat and a quick selfie with him. Absolutely amazing person.
So nice.
So like down to earth.
Talking to us. Like that's one thing that I really noticed this trip was these people get bombarded if they get recognized.
Yeah, they do. They get sworn.
And they don't oh, thanks, hello. But they were like asking us questions, and I don't know. It was, what's up, Anakin? And it was weird to me. Like, not weird. It's really cool. Like,
it's just surreal.
Yeah, like they're just asking us questions and then like asking about our podcast and some other things that I don't know we'll talk about today. Maybe we'll save some of that stuff from lunch.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll
get that worked out. But we're talking some pretty high-ranking officials, and they were just talking to us and asking us questions, and it was kind of nice. So
it was actually,
and he was lovely. I mean, he was really nice. It was Hannah from the Rayside.
First time you met Hannah, I think it was it.
Yeah, that was the first time I met her. She was lovely,
full of energy.
Yeah, super positive. Just really liked her. I know I've seen her stuff online, and so a good thing to meet her was really, really cool. And she, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
just hanging out there and getting to meet all these people that we've had on the show and we've talked to.
Yeah,
like Leroy and Chris and all those guys from the Belgian Provos, and just so nice, giving us pins and patches, and Jack rocking the shirt. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah.
A little jealous. Got any extra ones?
Belgian Prop Crew shirt.
I'm an XL. So, hook a brother up. But yeah, those guys were sweet. I wish we had time to go back and help them because they're going to be up against it tonight.
Yes. Yeah. Fair play to those guys. They've got to get it all that stage going to get stripped down, put away before they go to bed tonight. So again, these sort of people, if it wasn't for them, celebration wouldn't be what it is.
Can you imagine live stage without? Because, I think about the previous ones and where it's just like a door and people came out and there was a stage.
That was
nothing like it is now. So that they really bring that to life.
Oh, yes, they do. And then, before we broke for lunch, we went and seen one of our other Japanese listeners, Yuki.
Yes.
At the R2 Joy Builders crew. Absolutely amazing guy as well. Really good job on the R2D2 that he built himself. Again, another absolute character. Absolute honor and privilege to meet you, Yuki.
High energy.
Yeah, Yeah, is it?
Standing there like a soldier too.
He was absolutely
just,
in his element. Yeah,
like watching, don't touch the droids.
Yeah.
Just let's look. And then he saw us and gave us big
Just
hugs
lost
and
it.
handshakes, and just a pleasure. Obviously, a little bit of a language barrier between us, but it just like the love of Star Wars
That's it.
kind of spoke through it, I think.
And that's where we went. That's the main sort of theme then for the rest of the day. I sort of made a beeline. Jimmy did as well, just to go around celebration, meeting people that are in cosplay, meeting some of our listeners and our friends. Just saying hello, getting loads of pictures. We've got so much content to drop. And then, like Jimmy said, we went to lunch. We spoke with some people.
Still can't believe.
We'll keep that. We'll keep it a bit. Yeah, we'll keep that to our chest. Who we spoke to.
We'll just say this: if it works out, we have a great surprise for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So if you're a listener and you follow us like you have, and we appreciate it. Like if we can get this to work out, and this could be a few months down the road.
Yeah.
This will be pretty big, pretty exciting.
It's going to be really big.
Yeah. So
it's probably. I think it's my highlight of celebration.
If
it's killing me.
If it happens, yeah.
In terms of people that we met, but
it was exciting. Even if it doesn't happen, the conversation we got to have with those people was outstanding.
Yeah.
So,
but we'll build on that. I think the closer to the time it gets, and then from there, it was literally just like the close down, wasn't it? We had the ILM stuff going on, the sidekicks of Star Wars with Ashley Exon was going on.
Diego came back out.
He lit up the live stage again. It's just his passion all weekend really showed, and how much they care. He said that over 400 people from the team have come back for season 2, which is very unheard of. And then from there it was just the closing ceremony, and like we said at the start of the stream, it's back to LA 2027. So I think the planning starts now.
You need to start planning. You need to start putting money, because the hotels are expensive.
Yeah.
The food, gas. I mean,
everything's
expensive. Everything's more out there. Like I know when we were in California for Anaheim, we were stunned by the gas prices and the food prices, which is like the exact opposite of being here in Japan.
Yeah.
Like everything
it's just so cheap.
So the yen, obviously, but and then just the hospitality. Like I don't think it'll ever be like this again. Like,
nah, not for a while.
Not for a while. If it comes back here, but it just, I don't know. We'll probably recap or we'll talk later.
We've got loads of stuff.
I know the girls are gonna do an episode 101 for us.
Yes, they're doing a recap, aren't they?
From their side of things, and then we'll do something probably from our side of things. But just all the people that working, all the employees, all the volunteers, like just outstanding job, just being patient, being friendly. I know there's a big language barrier for most of us, and I did not see anything I didn't see anything really unfolding that was like any hostilities. And I can remember in Chicago, Anaheim, London, seeing things, people getting grumpy with each other and arguments, and I didn't see anything like that here.
No.
It just, I don't know, I think it's hard to be grumpy with people who are being so nice and so helpful. So just outstanding.
Yes. LA, you're going to need to take out a second mortgage, potentially, and we'll see what happens. A lot can happen in 2 years. And like Jimmy was saying there, the girls are going to cover their celebration recap from their point of view. So again, anyone that's watched it on this live stream, even if you haven't watched the live stream, let them know what you've seen, what you've liked, what's caught your eye. Let us know as well how you think our coverage has been. If there's anything you think we've missed or could have done better, or anything you think we've done a great job of. Again, please just let us know. We do this for you guys and girls out there. And when we get back, we're going to do a recap as well. We'll get all the content out, all the pictures out. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we've got Andor season 2 to start getting through as well. So we are in for a busy.
We get an extra day here, maybe, if it works out. So, but yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything.
We might hop on live a couple times tomorrow too, depending on where we're at and things like that. We are going to Osaka tomorrow and doing some different things around. So maybe we'll just kind of show everybody what's going on where we're at.
Yeah.
It's a different part of Japan.
Yeah.
Going south a little bit. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So our trip celebration comes to an end, but part of our second part of our trip is starting.
Exactly.
So that's
Exactly.
exciting.
Cheers, Edson. Have a safe flight home, guys. Awesome. And a last shout out as well to all the new listeners that we've been meeting
Oh my gosh,
this
that's the biggest
weekend.
thing.
We've given out so many stickers, swag, and you just chatting to people. We've had so many new friends that we've made. We can't wait for you to join us on this journey and stay with us. And hopefully we'll see you in LA as well, and maybe other events that are going on. If you are wanting to join, make sure you just search Explore the Force. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube. Please, please, please remember to subscribe. Any last points, mate?
Yeah, the Facebook, if you're new, is a private Facebook, so that it's a safe space for anybody. It's a safe space for. It's not just our views and things like that. It's a safe space for everybody. And so join that. We boot out people who are butt heads and are negative to each other. And I think if you think about our trip to the first night and how we ended today we met a couple from Canada on our way to Virtual Cantina.
Yeah.
And, I think they're going to be friends, those two. I don't know if,
Yeah.
And then on the way home from our last day, we met another. I think they were a couple.
Yeah,
they seem like they're a couple from Puerto Rico. So I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of the highlight of it, folks. And it sounds cheesy and whatever, but it's a lot of fun to get to meet all these people. So, but yeah,
that's pretty much it. And obviously, Mike's just comes out. Hello there. How was the final day? We are just wrapping up, but we'll do a quick recap. Yeah, the final day was absolutely insane. Jimmy and I getting around a few panels while Jimmy was on the one panel, and we just we've just spent today going around meeting people that we know listen to the show and content people with us and supported us, and it's going around seeing everybody, and it's just been an insane day. And like we alluded to, we have got some really big news, and hopefully it works out for you all as well. So
and for us,
and for us,
let's be honest, and for us. So
So just stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for listening and joining in. Look out for more awesome stuff. Force Goes Conversations. Hey guys, see you in LA in 27.
We'll be there.
Nice, and Mike, I love it. Awesome. Yeah, there's so much to come. Just keep watching the socials, dude. Again, thank you all for coming in now. Everyone started coming in as we're
finishing up. Yeah.
Awesome. Right. Well, enjoy your morning, your evening, or in your afternoon, wherever you're watching and listening from.
All right. And for the last time from Celebration, we have spoken. We'll see you guys in 2027.
See you later.
I mean, we'll see you before that, but obviously,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right.